Hi my friends, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Legacy Stacker, and today we're going to discuss the topic of climate change, or global warming. This will be the first in a series of videos on my channel that I plan to tie together in future videos with the impact on the central bank digital currency and eventually the future of US coins. At the same time, we'll be reviewing the American Silver Eagle Proof Coin from 2008. But first, to the computer. Now, here at the SD Bullion website, today is Monday, July 17th, 2023. The silver spot price is currently $25.14. The gold spot price is $1,965, which gives us a gold to silver ratio of 78-1. Hi, my precious metals fans. I'm very excited to announce that SD Bullion has approved my channel into its Bullion affiliate program. So if you would like to purchase your precious metals from SD Bullion, please use my affiliate links below in the description. It won't cost you any more, and it will really help my channel out. SD Bullion is not sponsoring this video, but they are one of the most trusted bullion sites when purchasing precious metals. Here's the disclaimer. The coin we'll be reviewing today is this 2008 W American Silver Eagle Proof Coin from the West Point Mint. I bought this coin online as a graded coin. And as we look at the reverse, we can see the W mint mark there near the bottom of the coin, indicating the West Point Mint. This coin is graded Proof 70 by the PCGS Grading Company, has a mintage of 700,979 coins, and based on that mintage and grade is currently worth approximately $150. And now it's time for viewer mail. Today I received a letter from Cranky Stacker. I'm not going to show his address for privacy reasons. His letter reads, Legacy, thanks for my first sticker a long time ago. Sorry, I don't have any of my own. If you remember, after my April 500 subscribers giveaway, I sent my channel stickers out to everyone who provided me with their postal address. If you'd like to watch my giveaway playlist, I'll leave a link right up here so you can check it out. And stay tuned, my next giveaway is coming up in a video soon, and wait until you see what I'm giving away this time. Cranky Stacker goes on to say, stay cranky my friend, signed the Cranky One. I love this guy. If you watch his channel, you'll see he's actually one of the nicest guys in the stacking community, so you'll have to check his channel out. Cranky Stacker also sent me this Roosevelt dime from 1964. That's, of course, 90% silver. Thank you so much, Cranky Stacker. This Roosevelt dime, along with your note, will go into my Legacy Stacker Forever collection. You may have watched my video on my Legacy Stacker Forever collection last week, where I covered the members of this stacking community who have been gracious enough to send me something. If you'd like to watch the video on my Legacy Stacker Forever collection, I'll put a link right up here so you can check it out. My Legacy Stacker Forever collection video is the first of many more just like it to come. If you would like to send me a letter, a sticker, or even silver or gold, my address is right here, and of course, in the description down below. Anything I receive, I will review on the channel, as these items will be my most precious possessions. And I can promise you anything I receive, I will never sell. They will remain in my Legacy Stacker Forever collection. So what was happening back in 2008 when this coin was minted? Barack Obama was chosen over Hillary Clinton as the presidential nominee and Joe Biden as vice president for the Democratic Party in 2008. The Republican Party saw John McCain run for president and his running mate, Sarah Palin, for vice president at that time. Of course, the Obama-Biden ticket won in 2008, and it was the first time that Joe Biden performed on the national and even the international level as vice president of the United States. In 2008, we saw the housing crisis and the U.S. economy continued to collapse. President George W. Bush, before leaving office, approved a number of stimulus initiatives such as a $150 billion tax cut for Americans, and a $700 billion bailout was provided to the United States financial system. In addition, the Federal Reserve lowered interest rates to help curtail the recession and spur on more consumer spending. This may have been the first time we started to see a major problem with the U.S. financial system, which continues to be an issue today. In other news, in 2008, Switzerland launched its Large Hadron Collider and began testing particle theory. Cuban President Fidel Castro stepped down after nearly 50 years leading the island nation just south of our Florida coast. And the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing saw U.S. athletes win 112 medals, including 36 gold medals. Popular television programs included American Idol, Dancing with the Stars, CSI, and 60 Minutes. In numismatic news, the Lincoln Memorial Cent completed its minting after a 50-year tenure, and the 50-state quarters program, which helped to spur interest in numismatics since 1999, came to an end as well. American Silver Eagle sales were in record demand that year as more investors sought alternative investments to counter their falling stock and bond portfolios. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell to 11,244 points in the year 2008 as compared to the over 34,000 points today in 2023. However, it's important to point out the stock market saw a 33% drop from the previous year. Ouch. Inflation in the year 2008 was 3.84% compared to our current 4.9% inflation rate we're seeing this year in 2023. So here it's important to highlight that the inflation rate was at a full point higher than the previous year during a recession, but it's not as high as our current 4.9% inflation rate we're seeing today in 2023. The average price of a new car was $23,429 compared to $48,000 today, and the price of a gallon of gasoline was just $3.27, which is comparable to the $3.50 per gallon we're seeing this year in 2023. If the high price of gasoline is the sign of a poor economy, you can see that we were currently in as bad a situation as we were during the housing crisis of 2008. Let me know down in the comments, how do you feel we're doing with the current economy? The average cost of a home was approximately $232,000 compared to the $348,000 today, and the average rent was $1,452 per month in the year 2008 as compared to $2,495 today in 2023. There were a number of movies that came out in the year 2008, such as The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, starring Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, starring Harrison Ford and, coincidentally that year, Cate Blanchett, and Wanted, starring James McAvoy, Morgan Freeman, and Angelina Jolie. You may have seen some of them. Hit songs such as So What by Pink, When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls, and Take a Bow by Rihanna were popular that year. Let me know down in the comments, do you remember some of those things back in 2008? Hi, my friends. As you can tell, I've made a decision to keep my identity anonymous on this channel for security reasons. Please feel free to participate in my Million Subscribers Challenge by clicking on the subscribe button below. Do you really want to know who I am? If so, please click on the subscribe button below, and when I reach 1 million subscribers, I will move from behind the camera to in front of the camera. That's my challenge to you. Subscribing to my channel won't cost a thing, and most of all, thank you. I wanted to create this video to discuss with you the topic of climate change, or as I know it, global warming. This will be the first in a series of videos on my channel, and I plan to tie it all together in future videos with the impact on the CBDC, or central bank digital currency, and even the future of coins and coin collecting. But before we discuss the CBDC, we have to discuss global warming. The way I see it, it's all connected. In 2006, I remember viewing a film created about former United States Vice President Al Gore's campaign to educate people about global warming, entitled An Inconvenient Truth. Al Gore was Vice President of the United States from 1903 to 2001 under President Bill Clinton. He also ran for president in 2001 against George W. Bush in one of the closest and most controversial elections in history. I wasn't living in Florida then as I am today, but I'm sure everyone can remember the quote-unquote hanging chads regarding the presidential voting ballots in Florida. In the movie An Inconvenient Truth, Al Gore said,
"This is Mount Kilimanjaro, 30 years ago and last year. Within the decade, there will be no more snows of Kilimanjaro."
This was back in 2006. It's now 2023, and it still snows in Kilimanjaro all year round. He said,
"This is what would happen in Florida."
It still hasn't happened. And
Manhattan, the World Trade Center Memorial, would be underwater.
that didn't happen either. Al Gore goes on to say in the film that we have to act together to solve this global crisis, and I find it ironic that he says,
"This is really not a political issue."
we have to ask ourselves, why are they pushing this agenda so hard and so fast? Are they just over-exaggerating? Or are they just really concerned for the planet, as they claim? Hi, my friends. If you've enjoyed the content of my channel and you're interested in collecting and stacking silver coins, you may want to check out my playlists on my Legacy Stacker channel. You can go to my Legacy Stacker homepage by clicking on the Legacy Stacker gold coin right here. Then at the homepage, you can click on the Playlists tab right here. If you are interested in viewing my Morgan silver dollar collection from the beginning in 1878, you can choose my Morgan silver dollar collection right here, listed as my #1 playlist. Or if you would like to check out my American Silver Eagle Proof collection beginning in 1986, you can do that here. It's playlist #2. Or of course, my Constitutional playlist is #3. There are also playlists for the Coin of the Month, and #5 is my Precious Metals Safety. Also, did you know you can subscribe to my channel just by clicking on this Legacy Stacker gold coin right here at the bottom right hand of the screen? How easy is that? I remember my science teacher in grade school saying that if the global temperature of the Earth increased by only 1 degree, we would be in trouble and the planet would basically burn up. I remember being very concerned about this in grade school. Back in 1933, President Franklin D. Roosevelt proposed the New Deal, which was a series of programs, public works projects, financial reforms, and regulations enacted in order to guard against an economic disaster like the Great Depression from ever occurring again. President Roosevelt at that time felt that relief for the unemployed, reform of capitalism, providing new social welfare programs, and recovery of the economy through federal spending and job creation could bring economic stability to the nation. Now, the Green New Deal is very different. It's primarily a climate proposal for 100% clean renewable energy by 2030. The plan would utilize a carbon tax, a jobs guarantee, free college, single-payer healthcare, and a focus on using public programs. I'm going to concentrate on the climate items on this list, as I don't understand how free college or single-payer healthcare relates to the climate crisis. If we assume the experts are right and the globe is warming, where did they go wrong? It was in the timing. They said it would take a decade or 10 years, but the science says it will take over a century or over 100 years. Well, 100 years is a more reasonable time frame to enact change. 100 years will give us enough time to solve the climate issue with advances in technology. The movie also did not discuss what this Green New Deal would cost, and what people would have to give up, how we would lose our energy independence to foreign countries, or how we'd lose our competitive edge on other countries if we agree to the Green New Deal. More on this in a future video. This week's YouTube channel shout out of the week goes to Conscious Stacker. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. Conscious Stacker is very creative and displays silver coins, rounds, and bars on his channel. Again, I'll include a link to Conscious Stacker's YouTube channel down in the description below. A special thank you to my loyal patrons, without whom this channel would not be possible. Thank you, my friends. I truly appreciate your support. And always remember, my friends, silver and gold, it's wealth you can hold in your hands.